Hey foodies, welcome back to the channel. It's a rainy day here, but that won't stop us. All the better we can make a brown stew chicken. We're going to be making brown stew Jamaican chicken. We're not going to be using any food coloring, no browning. We're just going to saute the chicken and make the chicken brown by itself, and we're going to make it look authentic like this one. I'm Alex, the Feel Good Chef, and I want you guys to consider subscribing to my channel to show your support. Now let's get this video on the road. Jamaican brown stew chicken. Okay guys, you want to go ahead and clean up your chicken. You want to cut them into small size. The smaller you cut them is the easier they're going to be able to cook. So you want to cut them into manageable size, taking into consideration that you want them to be small enough to fall off the bone and still have some flesh on it. So you don't want to cut it too fine. I'm going to be taking off the fat, washing and cleaning my chicken. If you really want to learn how to properly clean up a chicken, there's a video on this channel. You guys can go ahead and leave a link in the description so you can watch that to properly see how we wash and clean our chicken. And in this video we're using lime, of course, to rinse the chicken to remove some of the excess rawness. So there's a full video on the channel. You guys can go ahead and watch that video as well. Alright foodies, you see in this mixture we have some pepper, onion, scallion, thyme, ginger, pimento. This will be the base for the flavoring for the dish. So this is what we're going to be using to marinate the dish. Alright, let's marinate our chicken. So we're going to be using at least a tablespoon of the Feel Good Chef seasoning. Now I know you guys don't have this seasoning, so I'm going to give you an alternative. And by the way, this seasoning, it will be available soon. It will be available for purchase on the channel. You guys can go ahead and purchase it to show your support. But basically, something that is close to this would be some chicken seasoning, some garlic powder, onion powder, ginger powder, garlic powder, and of course some dehydrated scallion and thyme. It's a whole mixture of goodness in this. That's my powdered season that will be available on the channel for sale. Now I'm going to be adding in my fresh seasoning to this, and this is what I will use to make the marinade. And marinade basically is just a mixture of seasonings that you add on meat or vegetables so that it can absorb that flavor and give it a better taste. So I'm going to combine all of this. So you're just going to knead it with your hands just to incorporate all of those flavors into it. Then we're going to wrap this up and put it in the refrigerator for overnight, so that more of the flavor gets sucked into the bone or steeped into the bone. So that's what we're going to be doing. This is how we marinate the meat for the brown stew chicken. Now, the last time I made this video on my channel, there were some people commenting that Jamaicans don't know how to make brown stew chicken without adding food coloring. So today we're making the brown stew chicken without adding any form of food coloring. We're going to make it from scratch. We're going to fry it off in the pan, or should I say sear it in the pan until it develops that rich brown color. Then we're going to add our liquid, and then we're going to add all of the remainder of the ingredients. Alright guys, so we're going to be working on our brown stew chicken. So in order to make the brown stew chicken to get a nice natural brown color without adding any brown into the chicken, we're just going to go ahead and brown off the chicken in the frying pan. And we're going to sear them on both sides until they become golden brown. Alright, so there's no particularly length of time to do this. You just want them to be brown on both sides. Alright guys, let's work on our veggies. We're going to wash these and clean them up and dice them up and then add them to the stew. So we have some chocho. I don't know what you guys call this in your language, but in my language it's called chocho. We have some hot habanero or scotch bonnet pepper. We have carrots, scallion. We have thyme, red pepper, green pepper, and the Irish potato. And of course we have onion. Normally I don't use the red pepper, but I'm going to be using it today because I want to have different types of colors. So this is what we're going to be using today. So we're just going to clean this up. Okay guys, so this is what our veggies look like. This is what we're going to be working with. Alright guys, so now that the chicken brown on one side, we're going to turn it over. Alright, so we have the chicken burning up, so we're going to add some water. Adding in some ketchup as well. Alright guys, let's go ahead and check in on our brown stew chicken. We can see that the color is very rich, very thick. We didn't add any thickening agent and the thickening itself. So this is just about ready. The chicken is falling off the bone, so we know that it's ready. Okay foodies, so we are now at the end of the video. This is what the brown stew chicken looks like. Very rich, very authentic. This is how my grandmother used to make it, except we didn't use any food coloring, we didn't use any browning. If you like this video, I want you guys to consider subscribing, leave a comment, and also share this video with your friends and family. Until next time, stay good.